especially Jeremy in the second half and Ryan. So I'm really pleased because I know against the opponent we face, Mikel create a team like is almost unbeatable, and especially the way we that make us happy. And of course, bring the 5th Carabao Cup in 10 years is not bad.
You are the manager who's won it the most, 5 times. Of course, each one has a different story, but what is special about this one?
Every time you win a title, it looks like more difficult than it was in the past. Now, win a title is really complicated for many reasons. For the amount of games, for the amount of consistency you have, for the quality of the opponents, and that's why it's over time. I said last time we won one title, I don't remember which one. I said, maybe. It's so difficult. It doesn't matter which one, and especially the guys, the team behave unbelievable.
What is hardest, Pep? Is it to win so many titles in a row with pretty much the same team and just keep winning, or is it to rebuild little by little and go back to winning?
Yeah, when you start to win and still the generation is young and still they are there, you can continue that. But we bring a lot of players that are still, because it's not about what we have to do. I need to know them. So I need to know how they behave in certain moments in that way, the connection display in this player. And today in the modern football, and you lose games, you are no chance because everyone is so competitive and difficult. And I think will be a good learning for the future, that team. And hopefully next season we can do better.
With Nico O'Reilly, how happy are you to see him score twice, because you saw different things on him, you moved him around the pitch. How satisfying is it for you personally?
Maybe I have been the sign of the season, right? So when I started the season and we have a long conversation with him, he didn't know he want to play, and yeah, for different circumstances, for injury at the beginning, he started to play in the left back and impress a lot, his physicality in the set pieces, in the game, can play. He played in I remember, Newcastle, a holding midfielder alongside Nico Gonzalez. It was unbelievable. So can play in many roles. He's a guy in the final third in the position like he likes. He's an attacking midfielder, going in the box. He's really good in the aerial situations, especially offensively. Defensively must improve and make 2 fantastic goals.
You said recently that this team is so close to being where you want them to be in so many aspects. How much of a step was it today for them to be even closer to the team that you want?
We help, but still we are not the team like, for example, Arsenal are, or like we were in the past. Like always we found a way, to win titles. And this team is still, but what I said was said before, I'm not suspicious now to say it after win the Carabao Cup. It was underneath, we were close, but you have to refine, you have to insist and rework, and because the teams, you don't understand why you are there, and nothing, you are on the bottom. So warnings always has to be on, and of course, but for the club, for a lot of new generation start to do that is very important.
And finally, how do you expect this trophy to reflect on the title, the Premier League title race?
I would love to have 9 points in front, to be honest. I would like, so it's in their hands, so they do a lot. I don't know, now I need personally an incredible break. I'm exhausted, and after we see step by step, but of course they have, I think, Nottingham and West Ham, the drop points there that punishes a lot, but yeah, we try one game a hand. They come in at the Etihad Stadium with our people, and continue quarterfinals against Liverpool at home. That I think that will help us for that tournament, especially. Hopefully the people can come, our fans. That today was amazing. Last season, for example, maybe were not full, and today they come all Manchester here. And I'm so happy for them, because last 2 seasons I've struggled a little bit, but for happy, and people will try.
Well done, Pep. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thing as well, Micah, in cup finals in general, he has won 18 out of 22.
He's a master, isn't he?
Which is, I mean, that is a phenomenal record, isn't it?
And that's why he's so incredible in what he does, the way he plays football, the way he approaches the game. The way he always wants to win the game. When you see other coaches tactically will go maybe into a defensive formation or wait, no matter what, he wants to win football with attacking football. And there was that game when he went to a 5 at the back at Arsenal, wasn't there? Yes, at Emirates.
5-4-1,
and it was
defensive.
strange to see him do that because normally he would always be on the front foot. But in terms of big moments, he's one of the best to ever do it, without doubt.
Sorry. No, I was going to say, and a coach of his stature, he's not stuck to one, one formation. If he feels he has to come to Arsenal and he's Man City and he play 5-4-1, he'll play 5-4-1. But you can see him at the sideline here. It means the world to him. His team playing well and playing to a certain standard. It's really good. It's really good to see. He won't let them rest on anything.
Because you can kind of look at the different levels of why he's pleased about today, whether it be simply winning a trophy, which is what they're all in it for, whether it be the new players that he's talked about, whether it be, his relationship with Mikel Arteta, and then the league title race as well.
He played it down when he was asked a question about the league title.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, of course you'd rather be in Arsenal's dressing room. You've got a 9-point buffer, but that can quickly change. And I feel if Arsenal would have won today, I just think that would have put Manchester City to bed. Now, it's just asked the question, the pressure will just ramp up just that extra little bit. There was a bit of a break now, obviously, with the internationals, and it gives Arsenal a lot of thinking time. That they are the favourites, and rightly so, and I still think they will win it. But it just changes the dynamic. For a team that hasn't got across the line, now you've really asked the question, OK, we're coming after you. And I think with a team like Manchester City, that's probably the last side you want.
Yeah.
Now, the only thing that probably goes against them, Ian, is that they've drawn 2 games against West Ham and against Nottingham Forest at the wrong time. But now this has given them that little bit of confidence again.
The thing is people are saying the 9 points, and I think this is not a bad thing for Arsenal to reset themselves and refocus, because they have to. It's not going to be easy, because there's no way that Man City players are going down into that tunnel. This is 9 points, but then they've got a game in hand and they've got to play them. It can go down to 3, and then all of a sudden the pressure really turns up. So this Man City side, make no mistake, him saying he wants to be 9 points. This 9 points is a tight 9 points, and this is what I feel from Arsenal's point of view have to do. They have to really refocus and just get themselves back on track in what they want to do. They need to win games now. People talk about how they win in the games, the set pieces. It doesn't matter. Everybody knows.